For the first time ever, U.S. public schools are projected this fall to have more minority students than non-Hispanic whites enrolled. This, of course, fueled largely by the shift towards Hispanic children in terms of demographics. Non-Hispanic white students are still expected to be the largest racial group in public schools at 49.8%, but combining all other racial groups at 50.2%, they will no longer be the majority. This is only the beginning. We've already seen this kind of summer racist freakout from conservatives about what's going on at the U.S.-Mexico border based on a law signed in by George W. Bush in 2008, allowing Central American children to come and seek refuge in the United States. 2014 is going to be a very, very interesting year, given the continuing shifting of racial demographics, given the fact that Republicans are not going to be able to just rely on the white non-Hispanic vote for too much longer unless they're going to have 90% of it. I am very interested, Lewis, to see what happens going forward with regard to racial demographics in this country.
Well, we know the direction we're headed in. The Republican Party is going to have to completely change, and they don't have a choice. That's just what's going to happen, and I guess they're going to have to move to the left.
I was thinking how curious it is that so many Republicans are upset about the fact that white people are not going to be a majority. And it reminded me of when Native Americans also didn't like becoming a minority in the middle of their extermination hundreds of years ago. All of the outrage that we see from the right becomes hypocritical when you consider, number one, that their families were also immigrants to this country, and number two, that they became the racial majority by killing Native Americans.
I guess as long as you are a white immigrant, it's okay.
Yeah, but even that's interesting because remember, Lewis, for a while, the Irish were not considered white. The Italians were not considered white. So even that has been redefined as convenient.
That's true, and maybe this will change too, but not for quite a while.